How do you counter Black Cat? This one was highly requested almost immediately when I talked about this. Talk about counters, we need to talk about what Black Cat is. As of course we know she's dive, but she's a very annoying version of it. We've already talked about the 3 steps of dive in other videos, but here they are. First, you need to approach. In some way, shape, or form, you need to get closer to your opponent. The less abilities used, the better. Then you need to make your hit, which is actually interacting with the enemy, doing your damage, doing your burst. Then you need to get out, which is getting out, using the last of your abilities to actually make it out, don't die. And you keep recycling that process. The problem with Black Cat is she cheats both the first part and the third part, and her second part is incredibly annoying. Whenever she wants to get in, Helm of Hades, which allows her to use her entire kit for burst, and the money she made hitting you from that burst goes directly back into going invisible again. This is her in and her out. So what do you do for a character like this? Especially since the Spider-Man team up gives her Spider-Man Tracer passive. You need to force her to spend as much as possible. Damage over time. One of her biggest walls by far is Elsa. Actually, regardless of which team up you go. If you were ever caught in the Dino Trap, well, now you're immobilized. That is a free headshot for Elsa, especially if they decided to buy Crown and not the Cleanse. And if you notice they have a habit of only buying invisibility, the Deadpool team up is another great counter. As trying to go invisible here, you just get hit by it and the damage over time will keep you apparent. Then followed up directly by her is another damage over time recently, Cyclops. This Slim and Red team up is broken, as using your Ricochet Force will give a damage over time effect, giving you the full ability to not only ping that invisible character, but also shoot at them for more damage, which will force her to use her immunity frames in a non-offensive setting. And of course, as she is a dive character, Brawl is inherently a counter. Someone grounding you and stopping you from using your double jumps and other abilities is a lot of value. Thing also spreads around damage resistance, making it really hard to just burst out supports. Thor Bubble, especially Lightning Round, also do grounding. If Dino ever hits you with anything, you start bleeding, which is damage over time, and if he ever grabs you, you're dead. Namor Squids are kind of brawly. Mr. Fantastic Grab just tracks you through invisibility, and since you can wave your arms around a whole bunch, it doesn't really matter, you just kind of do it. All versions of Deadpool have a ring around them that does damage over time. In Support Pool specifically, just out heals burst. Then last but certainly not least, Loki, you just become immune. You become immune.